Hello.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Mother's Day weekend.
It is.
We've been starting all week long.
Yeah, it's been an extended Mother's Day. I love it. I think we should all be honoring our mothers. I had the best mom in the world.
How much fun it is to be your mom.
It's very fun to be your daughter. I'm always like, I don't think anyone can top how good of a mom you are.
Oh.
I don't think I'll be quite as good, but
That is not true.
I think it's true. But maybe I can be, if I can be 75% as good, I will be the best mom
May
ever.
you be so blessed in your life to hear a child say that to you.
Oh.
That's so
No,
sweet.
I'm gonna cry.
That's so sweet. I mean, I always say that about my mom, and I only had her for 13 years. But
You think she was the best
oh
mom?
my God, she was such a great mom. I had such a traditional and really beautiful, perfect household kind of childhood. And people always say, "Oh, that's so sad." I'm like, but I had such foundation. By the time I was 13, I mean, I did go off the rails a little in high school, but I thought
not that much.
Well, I thought that was just because my mom had passed, but I didn't realize that that's also happens to people who have very normal, functional, intact families. So some of that was just adolescence. But it's okay. All came out in the wash. Look at me.
Yeah.
I became a hardworking, contributing professional. And, mostly I hope your mother teaches you to be kind. And I think Mother's Day and Father's Day can be super triggering for a lot of people because it's not always a warm, snuggly feeling. A lot of us didn't get what we needed. So if that is how you are feeling this weekend, we're sending you some extra love. I think that's why Suzanne was obviously this great of a mother to Bruce and to all of us, but also to all of you in this community. There was such a maternal love that she had for helping everyone to be their best self. And I think that girlfriend energy that she had, but it was also really maternal. And it was also, she's so like, shine your lights, ladies, and was really wanting everyone to help build their confidence. And I think, I always say this because there are so many incredible legacies that she left, but for me, I think the biggest one is how she made people feel and how she made me feel. And she was always instilling confidence and wanting you to be your best self. So obviously we do that at SuzanneSummers.com through education and products and services, but really you got to feel it in here in order to, have that cream working on your eye, and you really have to feel like you look good in order to actually look good. But we've done something kind of different this year for Mother's Day with our gift cards. And I know you guys, we only do gift cards twice a year, and we're doing it just this weekend. It starts today and it goes until Sunday. So here's how it works. You buy a $50 gift card and you're going to get $25 in bonus bucks for free. So those are, it's like a store credit that you can use at SuzanneSummers.com. So it's a little different. I'm going to explain why. And if you buy a $100 gift card, you're going to get 50 bonus bucks for free. So if you need a gift for someone special in your life, whether it's a mom or a daughter or a daughter-in-law or a mother-in-law or an aunt or whomever you want to honor for Mother's Day, this is how you can send a digital gift card. So here's what happens. Violet is going to go online and she's going to say, I want to get a gift card for my mom. And you will type in and you're going to say, I'm going to get $100 for her. And what's going to happen, Violet, is that you're going to get an email, and then you can take that email and you can forward it to whomever you want. So then you take that email and you forward it to me. And you say, Mom, I got you this gift card. Pick out something wonderful at SuzanneSummers.com. Maybe you'll give a recommendation of what you like. And then within 2 days, SuzanneSummers.com is going to put in Violet's account, directly in her account, $50 of bonus bucks, which is like store credit. So you no longer have to go look for that email and find your number and use your, it's already in your account. So we've made it much more streamlined for you. And
wait, so when I get the email, it's in my account? What? 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 Why are you laughing at me?
Because before we started the show, I said, now Violet, it's a little different this time, so listen, because I'm going to explain it. You just tuned in at the end. She tuned in at the end, and she gave us that. It was kind of a Chrissy moment.
Yeah, I did tune out.
Okay, there are two things. You buy a gift card, and then you get bonus bucks for free. Okay. So when you buy the gift card, it's going to come to your email, and you can forward it to whomever you want. A sister, a mother, a grandmother, an aunt.
And do the bonus bucks go to me or to whom
bonus bucks go to you.
Oh.
So the bonus bucks go into your account,
into my
Violet
account.
Summers. Yes, so that the next time you go to buy something at SuzanneSummers.com, you just use your
your
bonus bucks.
Forwarded you the email, then you would have.
I get $100.
A code or something.
Yeah, so I get the $100 because you're going to send me exactly on my email what I need to use it. But then you will get an extra $50 of bonus bucks. So literally, you get $150 worth of product for $100.
Okay.
And you can use it with a sale attached. So like, you know, we do these great discounts. If we do a 25% off or we do a bundle that's discounted, you can use that $50, which didn't cost you $50, and you can use it on another sale. So you guys know we don't double up sales. This is why we only do it twice a year.
Okay.
So yeah, it is a great deal. If you are just someone who loves our products at SuzanneSummers.com, this is a very good thing to just bank your own gift cards and your own bonus bucks, because you're getting $150 worth of store credit for $100.
Carola Johnson just said that. Fabulous, but what if I want it all
If
for
you
myself?
want it all for yourself, then you will have, you will get, you'll get a gift card for the $100, and then you'll get $50 in your account. So have at it.
Are you boiling, Mom? I'm so hot.
Okay, why don't you open the door, because it was
hotter outside.
No, it was so loud. You know how
The air conditioning.
the air conditioning was so loud.
I feel like I'm about to faint.
Oh my gosh, they're not as hardy as we are.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah,
Me?
you can open it more.
I'm not as hardy.
I'm kidding. Okay, how are bonus bucks different than a gift card? Bonus bucks are like store credit. You have $50 already in your account. So when you go to pay, you don't need to put in a promo code or a gift card. You just use the money in your account. So it's the same thing, it's just a different word. Yeah, Tracy fan said, thank you, so much easier. It is easier. The nomenclature maybe is not, but it is easier.
Nomenclature means the name of something, right?
Yeah, like what you call something. Do bonus bucks expire? No. Gift cards also do not expire because it's illegal to make them expire. So if you have a gift card somewhere else and they're telling you, they made it illegal. I know that's true in California. I think it's true everywhere. How do you get it out of your account? You will have an option at checkout to pay with what's in your account.
Can I buy more than $100?
Nancy, you can buy as much as you want, you little SuzanneSummers.com aficionado.
Yeah.
Yes, Nancy's gonna stock up.
I have some from Christmas, but I'm still ordering. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys you're gonna spend it. So let's talk about a really lovely Mother's Day dessert that you can make. Rad, of course you may gift yourself. What is Mother's Day for? Yes, you can use the rewards. It's all for you can keep it all for yourself, or you can give it as a gift. Okay, so we are making pavlova today, which Suzanne was a big meringue girl. You guys know this. Suzanne was like the queen of meringues. And what was Zanny's tip, Violet, when it came to egg whites?
I always add more.
And she would always add more.
Yeah, she added a lot more.
She would always add probably 1/3 more than a recipe. Can you use both certificate and bonus books at the same time? Yes, you may.
Wow. So we're gonna make some berry pavlova.
We are going to make a berry pavlova. I had to pre-make the pavlova because they need to cool for quite a while.
Takes a long time.
So Violet is going to make a little bit of a berry sauce, and you do your thing, Violet, and I'm going to check on them.
Well, I think whenever I'm making something with fruit or berries, I love to have some of it sort of saucy and then some fresh. Like I made Jeff for his birthday this Black Forest cake, and I used some like saucy cherries that I had put in a pan and done like this and put a little jam in with it. And then I used some fresh cherries too, and that made the flavors better. So that's what we're gonna do with this. This is really easy. This is called macerated fruits, and what you do is you just add lemon juice to a bowl. So I took half the berries we're gonna use, and now I'm just putting lemon juice in. And then we're gonna put sugar in. So I kind of just eyeball it. I'm gonna use 2 lemons. And then what that does is it tells the berries to send all their juices out, so they get really juicy.
Okay, now look what happened here.
Wow, are those done?
Yeah.
That's a special thing about meringue is it always looks like it's not cooked.
Yes.
You know?
You cook these at a very low temperature, and then you turn off the heat and you leave them in the oven, but you can feel, and then I put it on the story at SuzanneSummers.com. It's also on my story at Caroline Summers. Oops, I stuck my fingernail in that one. But I made a little swoop in the middle so that it can hold a little bit of filling. Now, sometimes I will serve these with lemon curd and raspberries, or this time we're going to do whipped cream and chopped berries. But I love, first of all, it's super fun to make these. So we did these individual.
I'm adding the sugar now. I sort of just eyeball it. Putting probably 2 spoons of sugar. Because the sugar mixed with the lemon juice is what tells the berries to get juicy.
Now this one, Violet, I made for you to make a little cake with.
Oh wow. Oh wow, we have a big one too.
Yes. So when I make it like this, if it's going to be layered, I made this one for the bottom, and you can see it's kind of flat. You see the? And then this one for the top.
Oh yeah.
You have fun with your pretty, and this has been in the oven for an hour. I mean, it's been cooling for an hour, so it's almost cooled. And then Violet is going to make it pretty.
Strawberries in here too. So your mom can cook, Violet. Don't I know it? I mean, I have 2 of the best cooks ever in my family. Zanny and my mom.
Some good training there.
Really good. So, it's like you don't realize how much you learn just from growing up with cooks around you. I have overheard so many conversations and just watched my mom and my grandmother cook so much that it taught me so much.
You have great instincts.
Yeah, I have a feel for it, but like, I feel like I got some silent training.
Oh, you
without having to go to school for it or anything. Yeah. And also it's great to get some training from like home chefs because they have certain secrets I feel like that school can't really teach you, you know? When I think about like Italian nonnas and stuff, they always have their little tips and tricks. Okay, so now I'm setting this aside. I'm gonna cut some fresh strawberries. The strawberries have been looking really good lately, in general.
Yeah, they're just starting to come in.
I love berry season. I love berries especially because I can be sensitive to sugar sometimes, and they are lower in sugar than other fruits, so they don't give me a tummy ache.
These, there it is. Can you see it? It's a little.
Wow.
Of course, we're going to use some pretty mommy china
Pretty.
today. If you came in late, guys, today we have Mother's Day gift cards. If you buy a $50 gift card, you get a $25 gift card, a $25 bonus box, which is like store credit for free. And then if you buy a $100 gift card, you get 50 bonus bucks for free. This is always one of our biggest promotions of the year. We only do it at Christmas and on Mother's Day. And that is it. So if you like buying at SuzanneSummers.com, get yourself the gift card and you're going to get the extra bonus bucks. They go right into your account. So the gift card you can forward to someone else, but the bonus bucks go right into your account. So that's for you. Get the $100 gift card. Get your $50 of bonus bucks for free at SuzanneSummers.com. It is only today, Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, Mother's Day. But it's great because anyone that you want to celebrate on Mother's Day, and listen, we all have a lot of surrogate moms. Maybe it's an aunt, maybe it's a grandmother, maybe it's a special friend. Maybe it's someone you know who isn't technically a mom but has really wonderful maternal instinct. There's so many people that you can honor on Mother's Day. And it is a really nice way to say, I'm thinking about you. I want you to be able to pick out something special and treat yourself. And we have so many great products at SuzanneSummers.com. Angelica said, I have to confess, it's all for me. Absolutely.
Good for you. Treat yourself.
Absolutely.
Treat yourself.
I made 6 individual and a cake. I used 10 egg whites. I started beating those until they were kind of foamy on low. And then I added 2 cups of sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and a pinch of salt. And I started adding that just a little bit at a time on medium. I would add a little, let it blend, add a little, let it blend. So that took maybe another 3 or 4 minutes. And then I put it on, then I added vanilla extract and a little bit of white vinegar. So a tablespoon of vanilla extract and a tablespoon of white vinegar. And then I let it blend. And I don't go to the high speed because I think your meringues actually get a little more stable if you do it on I put it on maybe 7. And you go until it gets glossy and stiff. So you can see on the stories, if you look on the stories, you'll see where it gets glossy and stiff. And then you plop them right onto the parchment paper, and it's so much fun because you can play and decorate with them.
And make them beautiful.
Yes. So Violet is going to make whipped cream and berries to go in ours. As I was saying, I've done these before with lemon curd in that well. It's also so pretty. It looks it actually looks like a fried egg. I do it sometimes for Easter because it looks like a little egg. I made that for Jeff's parents when he was.
Strawberries too to add to our.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a lot of berries now.
We've got a lot to work with.
Why don't I
make it too many.
And then we'll have them ready to eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you
I need to put on an apron.
Okay.
God forbid.
I'm gonna get
my
you.
pink shirt.
I'm gonna get you the big one so that you can make the whole cake with the big one. How about that?
Okay, cool. I should whip the cream first.
You should whip the cream.
Okay. So I'm cleaning my space. There we go. Quick little that. Wow, so pretty.
I'm gonna just show you. Here. Will you hold this because I want to show them. Oh, sorry. just peel this one. Got it? I just peel this right off the paper. It's a little sticky. Make it happen like this. Off the edge here. It's just a little wetter inside, but it wants to be a little drier. Okay, I'll spatula. I didn't want it to get. Okay, there's the bottom one.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'll let you decorate
With
that.
cream.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna whip the cream. Remove that.
Do that. Okay. For those
Should I
of
just
you,
use this whole thing?
I have a half one in
open?
there. For those of you, yeah, it's just from yesterday. For those of you who celebrate Mother's Day, what do you like to do best on Mother's Day? How do you like your family to celebrate, or how do you like to treat someone else for Mother's Day? Because if you have a nice family, which I do, they're like, what do you want to do for Mother's Day? Like, or do you like it when they just plan it for you, or do you like to say exactly what you like?
I can tell you what she likes.
Kathleen said, Happy Mother's Day, loving my Fridays, watching you ladies cook. Thank you.
She likes when her main thing is spend the whole day with me. Because my mom is a quality time girl.
That's true.
And we used to, when I was younger, we used to do things like make her breakfast with my dad. My dad would be like, okay, let's get up early and make her breakfast. But
Because when I was little, I never got to sleep. When you guys were little, I never got to sleep.
No, but it was like a thing we do, like let's make her breakfast in bed. But then it would eventually take too long, and she would get angry because it would be like something fun. We would frustrated.
And angry is too big of a word.
Mom, Mother's Days, we had some flops. Okay. So basically,
well, because I'd be sitting upstairs alone by myself,
exactly,
like,
and we'd all be bonding with my dad, like Camelia and I. It would be like a fun, like daddy-daughter time, honestly. So it wasn't even like, or like when we didn't get her enough gifts, she'd get upset.
That's not true either.
Listen. I would get upset if someone didn't give me enough gifts. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, here's how it works.
I love a material gift.
When you were very little, I used to say, if you make me a card that's so, because when your kids are little, that's what you say. But when it got to the age where then you want to transition into, no, it's nice to like think about what someone wants. Bruce is still,
Camelia would be
still
late.
paying for it. Yeah.
And my mom and Camelia would get mad at each other. It was Mother's Days. We didn't really have the formula down until I'd say 6 years ago.
Well,
and now they go really well.
Yeah, no, we have amazing Mother's Day.
Now
my sons do nothing. Well, come on.
You got it forced them.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
I don't like that. Quality time. I usually enjoy being outside somewhere. Like I love if we go out. Obviously I love a great meal. So of course if we go out for brunch or something, that's always really nice. I love like a family hike, like Camilla will always be like, oh God, do we have to go on a hike?
I hate hiking, honestly, I'll be honest. And it's funny because I'm a nature girl. Like, I love nature.
Hiking.
I love the woods. I love the beach. I love lakes. I just don't like having to walk on an incline.
We went to the beach one year.
I love walking on a flat surface. I hate hiking.
I'm laughing. My daughter is 43. Good job. But I still enjoy paying for her and getting massages and breakfast. You just want to hang out. What's the thing that I say the most? I want there to be peace on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You just want everyone to have a good vibe on Mother's Day.
Well, and I feel like I always knew what that meant for you because you have to be intuitive. I'm like, okay, hang out with mommy all day. Don't be late. Have the gifts already wrapped so that we're not wrapping in the middle of her day.
Yeah, or going out the morning of to get gifts. Yeah, that's
and then like sometimes my dad will be like, oh, I just have to get some like ice or something, and he'll leave the house. And then Camille will be like, hi, mom, so sorry, I got caught this morning and there's so much traffic, so I'll be there soon. And like Camilla's late, and I'm like, she wants peace, you know what she likes, like, just try to do it right. I mean, I've been late too sometimes though, so who am I to talk? But I know she's gonna be mad.
This is the honest truth. Are they all idyllic Mother's Day? No. Yeah, and you know what? We can laugh about it. I see so many people making comments here that like Mother's Day is hard. You lost a child or you lost a parent, and I mean, listen, it can be really hard. So if we have a like, we're still blessed. But it has been many years since we've had a stinker Mother's Day.
It has been.
Because now you guys are full adults.
Yeah.
And you guys know how to plan in
also,
advance.
The husbands, they don't know how to do everything. Sorry. Is that rude to say? They can do a really good job.
He's pretty good.
No, he's pretty good. But there are little things that I feel like men don't understand. Even the best men. You have to
train them.
You have to train them. And then sometimes even when you do say the same thing 5 times, they understand on the 10th time.
Well, and this is why, like, when you
maybe
say...
I'm speaking from personal experience.
No, but this is why when you say you got mad because I didn't get your presents, there came a time at a certain age where I wanted you guys to make the switch to like, oh, this is our mom. Like, this is the person who does more for us than anyone. Yeah. Like, yes, I'm going to get her a present. I'm going to, the same way I ask of you, like, what would you like? Is there anything on your, so that was part of me training you guys into being adults. I wasn't being like a total diva. I mean, I can be a slight diva sometimes, but mostly with moods. With moods, I can be a little diva.
What do you mean with them? Oh, if someone's in a bad mood, you get upset.
No, like I can get a little grumpy if things aren't, you know.
The way you want it? Oh, that's where I got that from.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff got me daisies the other day instead of roses, and I had a fit. But now I can't even hide it. I just said, that's so nice of you. I actually prefer roses. I've said it 5 times. As long
as you say that's so nice.
I know, but I've said it 5 times.
You don't want it too stiff.
Oh, you want it a little stiff.
No, that's good.
Okay, cool. Like this.
You guys, we're making pavlova. We are talking about Mother's Day. Mother's Day gift cards. If you buy a $50 gift card, you go home with an extra $25 of bonus bucks that you can spend at SuzanneSummers.com. Gift for that special person in your life, someone who has been maternal to you that you want to honor. You're going to send them to SuzanneSummers.com and say, pick out something amazing. And then you're going to get a bonus bucks in your account for half that amount. You can buy as many as you want. SuzanneSummers.com. It's all digital delivery. So if you want to buy a gift card for someone else, it's going to come to your email and then you're going to forward it to whomever you want with a little personal note. The bonus bucks go right into your account at SuzanneSummers.com.
Okay, yes. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, wait, are you going to do the big one?
Oh, what
you do the big one. I'm going to do the small one. You're going to do the big one.
Okay.
Here you go. I think we need to make a little space here.
Elaine said, wow, always appreciate what you get. Yes, and ask for what you want. Yes, and, right?
You have to be appreciative.
You have to appreciate, which I do. Appreciate, and how's someone going to know if you don't tell them? What people sometimes do with pavlova is they crack the inside, the middle a little bit. Mm-hmm. So should we do that?
This one is not dry enough to crack, so you can't crack it.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to put a dollop of whipped cream.
Amazing.
Look at that. Beautiful.
But that's what's great about the meringue is that you get a little bit of the crispy part on the edge, and then you get the soft whipped cream, and then you get the berries. So pretty.
And then I always use the soft fruit first. So if I cooked fruit or macerated fruit, we're gonna do that first.
Trish said, I genuinely want to make my mother her favorite meal and just fellowship together. She is my mentor warrior. She has been through so much in her life. And so every day I celebrate the miracle of her. Happy Mother's Day to all of you and everyone out in the universe. That's so nice. That is the vibe. That is it right there. Thank you. It's the thought always. Remember this. Of course it is.
Okay. So now we're going to do this.
Okay.
See, look, you get some of those great juices.
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm going to move it over here because it's so pretty. I want people to see.
Some of those great juices, and now we're going to go in with some of the fresh fruit.
And remember, you want to get a little close to the edge so you can see it through the side when we top it. And the handwritten card is everything, of course.
Wait, now I need some blackberries. Fresh blackberries.
Violet's hair is so shiny and beautiful. Well, you
thank
know
you.
what? When you get your free bonus box after you buy your gift card, you can get Grow Back Shield and Shine, and then your hair can be shiny and beautiful too, like Violet's.
Okay, look
Look how
at that.
pretty. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay.
Now we put the other one
you
on
get a
top.
sponge and just wipe that down so it doesn't get. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now. Oh, I wish these just had another few minutes in the oven, but that's all right. I'm gonna make it.
That dessert looks scrumptious. Thanks, Ev. Look at that. Wow. So, do we put more on top?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we put more whipped cream.
More whipped cream, more berries.
I love pavlova because I love how you can't really tell where the whipped cream starts and the pavlova ends. You know what I mean? Like they look sort of the same because they both have a similar whipped texture.
So pretty.
So pretty. Again, going in with the softer fruit first. And it's nice to get some of the juices, but you actually don't want too much juice unless you're using something more jammy.
Yeah, it looks pretty, like a little drizzling down the side looks really pretty though.
Oh, so you like it?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't like it to like corrode the whipped cream.
No, but it gets a little. Hi, Betsy. How did Jeff respond when you were annoyed? Well, she didn't let him know she was annoyed. She was just saying that's so nice.
I don't know if I hit it well.
Look how pretty that is. Okay. Can you see? A little drizzle down the side. We need like a little river over here to match.
Okay.
Just a little. Yeah. Okay, and now you're going in with the, that's good. Now you go in with the fresh fruit.
The fresh fruit. So now we're going in with some fresh strawberries.
So pretty. I'm gonna go closer up here. You can decorate to camera. They're noticing your camera. They're noticing your bangs.
Oh yeah?
It's
Yeah,
got a little bang
I
trim.
got them a little bit
Yes, it's
shorter.
pavlova, Ellie.
And I might go even a little shorter too after this.
Really? I like them that way.
Yeah, but they just grow fast.
Melanie came in late. Melanie, we are having Mother's Day gift cards today. So the Mother's Day gift cards, you can buy a $50 gift card and then you get an extra $25 in your account at SuzanneSummers.com. So you get you get 25 bonus bucks for free. And if you buy a $100 gift card, you get 50 bonus bucks for free. Look how cute there is.
So pretty.
Okay,
Oops.
amazing.
You need some blueberries.
That is gorgeous. And then when you cut it, you can see that you're also going to see that layer in there? Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's how you make
Fun.
the whole cake. And again, your meringue is going to be a little crispy. So you get like a little bit of chewy in the center if it's cooked right, and a little bit of crispy on the edge. Ours is honestly a little undercooked, but it's okay. So, or you can make these cute little individuals. So this one, I'm going to put the softened fruit right in the middle here. And of course, if you wanted to make like a raspberry sauce, which Violet was going to do, she was going to put it on the stove, and then you can get like a nice pureed sauce and then you strain it. So that's one way to do it. And what I love about the meringues is that you can make them in advance. So here we have, it's texture on texture. Look how pretty that is.
Pretty.
And this is like a nice little individual one, which I love. Where is Bruce working? He's downstairs. Look at that.
You gonna put fresh fruit on it?
Well, I can go, yeah.
Shannon Pugh Mills said, "Hey Violet, just getting ready to start studying my astrology." You're gonna study astrology? That's so exciting.
Where are those amazing blackberries?
They're under there.
They're
Sorry.
the best blackberries. I feel like I'm in Georgia eating these right off of the bush.
Sweet Carolina. That was the name of them.
Taste that blackberry. I'm telling you, it's
I don't
incredible.
feel like it for
Oh
some
my gosh.
reason.
You know how sometimes you get blackberries and they're a little funky, right? This
Yeah.
one, I swear to God, it's like off of a bush. That reminds me of summers I spent in Georgia with my Aunt Grace. After my mom passed, I used to go spend the summers with my Aunt Grace in Georgia. And I used to pick those blackberries right off the tree, right off the bush.
Sweet.
It's like, wow, this is country living. I wish I had a piece of mint, but that didn't quite happen. Well, should we see if Daddy wants to come have a bite of this dessert?
Yes.
You could also whip up some chocolate collagen custard and put it on top. That's
You
true.
could do a collagen custard pavlova.
Do you think it would rise? No, you'd put the custard in a little hole. Honey, do you want to go see if your father would like to have a wonderful dessert?
Yes, I do. Okay, here we go.
You guys want to say hi to Bunny? Come here, Miss Bunny. Come here. Come say hi. Okay. This is little Bunny Boo. These are, look at this. Look at this little bunny.
Just a bunny boo.
Bunny had one of her appointments today. Custard in the hole. Okay, Nurse Elizabeth, I'm with you, Susan Elizabeth. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, Daddy's on a call. Okay, Bruce is on a call, guys. So hopefully he'll finish before. Do you want to show them? I'm injured. I had ozone therapy today and they put it in my vein.
Her Band-Aid.
Yeah, look at her.
She's such a warrior. She's a little sweet girl. Such a warrior.
Look at this girl. The box above the oven is a fan. That's all. You have blackberry trees right here in North Carolina. I bet you do. I know, she's so cute. Oh, okay, I love you, Bunny. All right, well, I guess it's me. I'm gonna have my dessert. You want to tell people who came in late the deal?
Yes, the deal is we have Mother's Day gift cards. So if you buy a $50 gift card, you get $25 of bonus bucks for free that go into your account. And then if you buy a $100 gift card, you get $50 of bonus bucks free No shipping required. Last day for digital delivery at SuzanneSummers.com.
Sunday's the last day.
Sunday's the last day, sorry.
Okay, here we go. Look at this. Look at that.
Wow.
Look how pretty that
beautiful.
is. Are you kidding? It's like a cloud. Look at that. That is delicious. RD Laugh. The Brazilian activating serum is not coming back. Try Grow Back Shield and Shine. It has the actives in it to promote healthy hair growth. Plus it has beautiful actives to smooth the cuticle, repair split ends, and give you an amazing blowout.
I have been using Grow Back a lot lately because I'm on this new.
Oh my God, this is so good.
It looks amazing.
I'm sorry you can't eat it.
I'm allergic to eggs. Yeah.
So am I.
Yeah.
But they just make me fall asleep, so.
Yeah. You'll sleep well tonight.
That is delicious. And it's so easy, you guys. It really is. I made a pavlova, guys. This is a pavlova, which is just a meringue. Egg whites with sugar and cornstarch, a little vanilla, and white vinegar. And then I just filled it with these, Violet filled it with beautiful berries and whipped cream. Bunny is making a little progress. Thank you for asking. We're honored to be here, especially on Mother's Day. It has been an emotional week thinking about Suzanne. These, the big holidays are always they're the hardest, but they're also like the most sweet because you have so many great memories.
True.
Every Mother's Day, we used to have our Mother's Day. I used to celebrate my Mother's Day in the morning with my kids. And then we would make a beautiful lunch or dinner for Suzanne. And she would always say, no, it's your Mother's Day. And I'm like, no, this is what you do. If you're lucky enough to have someone in your life that you want to celebrate. And that was always our nice little day. And I had 35 Mother's Days with her. It was a lot.
Wow,
And
35, yeah.
Yeah. I was 21 when we met, maybe more.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were always with her on Mother. And Bruce is her only biological son. So, Leslie and Stephen would be with their biological mother on Mother's Day. And so we were always with Suzanne on Mother's Day. And it was so, so, so special. I loved thinking about what I was going to prepare for her. And I loved making the flowers and setting the table because she cared so much about all of those things. And she gave me so much incredible training. And that was a way that I was able to reciprocate. And she had pride. She would look and she would have pride. And I understand that now because now my girls are at the age where they are entertaining and throwing dinner parties on their own. And it's so incredible to watch how someone does it in their own way. And you come up with things that I never did, and I would do things that she hadn't done. But you know what your contribution is in creating that foundation. And that was Suzanne for me. Every time I would put out my Lalique glasses, she would say, "Aren't you happy? I convinced you to get the Lalique." Because when we were getting engaged, she went with me to fill out my registry. And I think I'd picked some Waterford glasses, and she said, "Just a minute." And she said, "How about and she showed them to me, and I was like, they're stunning, but who is going to buy those they're so expensive. No one will ever buy that for me." And she was like, oh no. So I would, you guess who ended up buying them for us? Suzanne. The website has not changed. It is SuzanneSummers.com. Maybe just clear your browser, but nothing on it has changed.
You're not hot.
It's warm.
I'm hot.
But anyway, Suzanne, so when she would then come, as we would entertain, she would see the beautiful tablecloth that she'd given us as a gift that she bought in Portofino. And she would put that down on the table, and then she would see how we had collected our china or our crystal over the years, and the silver that we, those special things. She loved watching the history of how our entertaining grew. And of course she loved my food. She was such a good little eater and a good little drinker. And those are just some incredible days that we had together, incredible memories. And the last Mother's Day that we had with her, we really went to town. We brought her a beautiful bouquet of flowers. I made her a lemon pea risotto, which she loved. Do you remember how much she loved that?
That was amazing.
She loved it. And then we bought her a beautiful bright green satin blouse that I thought would just be such a good shirt for her when she's doing her shows. And sadly, she never got to wear that one, but I know she loved it. It was like so shiny, and you know how she loved like color on color?
Yeah.
She loved like her bright purple shirt with a bright purple blazer, and it was just such a big, bright green, happy color. She really knew how to dress for camera in wearing color.
Yeah.
And it was just a very, very special day. She was like, wow, you guys really? But you know what? It was fun to treat her. She was someone who treated us so much. She spoiled all of us so much, that on her birthday and on Mother's Day, we got to reciprocate, which is amazing. I mean, there were other days too, but particularly on those days, she would allow us to do that. China is so underappreciated by the younger generation. I love the beautiful China. You know, I think they don't think about getting their own because they're like, I will never use that. I'll just use yours, which is true. I mean, we bought this china on a trip to Santa Fe, and it is a beautiful antique Haviland pattern. And I knew when I saw it how valuable it was, and we got such a good deal on it. I think we got almost 12 place settings for $350. Like, it was a crazy good deal. I said to Bruce, like, you can't even get one place setting of china for this. So this is a little treasure from a trip.
Look who's here.
Just in the nick of time,
Just
look who
coming home.
shows up.
How are you? Hi.
Look who's here.
He loves us.
He's the boy who made Suzanne a mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
The greatest mom.
Ah, so
Well,
good.
she is the greatest mom in the world, and then I married one.
Well,
Yeah.
she trained me too.
She did.
I made one of your mother's favorite desserts, which is
Did you put it in the shape of a
pavlova.
heart?
It does look like a heart now,
It
but
looks
it's
like
just because I ate it. Here, Bruce, have some.
You ate the top valve.
Yeah, but you can go.
Okay, I
Here,
don't want
let's stand over here.
to. I don't want to spill this on myself.
You want.
You want the apron?
Well, I said that the other day. I had a brand new white shirt on, and I was eating a papaya, and I was scooping it. My spoon flicked. Literally papaya everywhere.
No one talks about the fact that you're clumsy. You, like, Zanny was
With food. With food.
With a lot of things, Dad, you spill.
With food.
Yeah, I guess. But, like, you drop things. Because Zanny was that way. But you wouldn't expect it from him because he's so organized and he gets really
Yum.
mad when he spills things.
Yum.
I got that from them.
Getting mad.
No. I got my clumsiness from you and Zanny. I'm always spilling.
Yum.
You like
Yeah.
it?
We made a little. Is
And
this
a
the
love
right
of
way?
desserts.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
the Irish side, too.
That was Zanny for sure.
You guys, the Mother's Day gift cards, don't forget you can get them now through Sunday. It is a digital delivery. It comes to you in email. You may forward it to whomever you like. Plus, in your account at SuzanneSummers.com, you're going to get bonus bucks for free that you can spend on anything at SuzanneSummers.com. If you like to shop at our website, buy your gift card and get 50 extra bonus bucks for free. You can keep it for yourself or you can give it to a friend.
Bonus box.
I know. Bonus bucks.
Teresa's
I like the
clumsy,
alliteration.
too. That's funny. Bonus
Well, yeah.
bucks.
Let's hear it for clumsiness. It's
High
not a
five.
bad thing. Yeah.
There's
Exactly.
a charm to it. Jeff
Exactly.
always says, I don't know how you got whipped cream in your hair, Or like chicken in my hair or something. Yeah.
Can I share like the little surprise that you leave me every morning when you sleep over?
Yes.
It's not so much anymore. There was a period where like every surface had either flour or sugar on it.
It's true.
And then it was just, she'd clean up after herself and there was just like one fork somewhere or a spoon somewhere. But now I think you do it deliberately so that like it's our love language.
It always comes from laziness. It's always like, okay, I'll do that in the morning. But I know when I sleep here, like he's going to get to it first. And then he started to like it. So I was like, here's my fork. So I'll eat a little something at night and then just put the fork in the sink.
Because every morning I do whatever dishes have been created overnight.
Yeah.
It's true. All right, you guys, that's our show. Here is our large pavlova. Bruce just about dusted the individual ones. So happy Mother's Day to all of you.
Day.
We love you guys. I'm so happy that we can share this together. We have another mother-daughter duo coming due on Sunday. Leslie and Daisy are back, and they'll be with you at 11:30. So if you have time to pop in and say hello. I know they'd love to see you. So happy Mother's Day, everyone. Happy weekend. And take care of yourself this weekend.
Yeah.
If this is a hard weekend for you, make sure you take care of yourself or do something fun like go to a movie or
walk in nature and drink in those hydroxyls.
Yeah. Or just a nice bath with a bunch of Suzanne products.
That's right.
That does it for me.
Yeah.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye guys.
Bye.